try to keep in mind that just because things are unseen doesn't make the words disappear. They are still the middle fingers I get to my back. They stab harder than the blades that says, let's just be strangers. Because when we say friends, we don't actually mean it. We say it because it's just a common routine, kind of like putting on your pajamas, preparing to travel into a dream. We lie to our beds we don't truthfully make up in the first place. It doesn't mean it's a consequence. It just means we are smart enough to know the confusion we put ourselves into, what we give our bodies to, or who we allow to cover us. Why is it easier to erase 9 months than it is to erase 5? You are more than a want but less than a need. You are nothing more than a desire. I walked among a champion. But I put you to shame when I tied your shoes because you couldn't pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Shameful men walk through doors I've opened for them. You grew old and I grew out, blooming into the rose that was just too sweet for you to realize you need me now. My brown eyes were like marbles that rolled around your very essence, and the reason escapes me as to why I held on in the first place. It wasn't just you that wouldn't let me go. Have you ever been driving? And the light turns green, and the person in front of you refuses to move forward. And for a small second, you feel trapped. Then the light turns red. Doesn't it suck to be connected to somebody that doesn't want to let you go? I said, doesn't it suck to be connected to somebody that doesn't want to let you move forward? It feels like you've been stolen. It feels like you've been regretted. It feels like your name becomes the answer to that question, what is your biggest mistake? Bones, weak from acid-filled blood veins, and it burns with every pulse in your skeleton. It's filled with the marrow of narrow-minded magicians whose powers you beg for to make the meanings of these unwritten words just vanish. You look for the Bibles, for your answers to your made-up revelations that hopefully everything will be the same again with patience and time. So what is time? Time is a small face with free hands that caress it, filled with numbers but no answers, but they solve our problems. They're here to tell us no matter how many times we try to count backwards and live in our past, eventually we begin to move forward. They afraid of forgetting our memories. We place time on our wrists to watch the hands dance in our favor. They either tell us how far we have left or how far we have left to go. I even told time that I can't breathe anymore. I even replaced my rims with clocks, put my gears in reverse, and continue to travel into my future. And now I see life again. And I live to see myself walk with a warrior with golden boots. And the invisible ink reappear on clear pages, except this time, their meanings have disappeared. 30.